Good evening and welcome to Williams TV from a very hot and sweaty Hockenheim here in Germany, where we've had probably the hottest day of the season so far.
I think it's fair to say it is the hottest. It's been 102 degrees Fahrenheit here, which
isn't
is
a joke. That is
39 degrees Celsius. So it's been a really hot day for the boys in the garage as well, and they've been working really hard, so it's really impressive to see.
Yeah, and we're in the middle, we're just starting a back-to-back race before the shutdown, so we thought we'd just sort of talk to a few of the team about what that means for them logistically, and also a little bit about the heat. So, I mean, if we want to head inside now.
Yeah, let's go in, and I can see Ben Howard, Robert's #1 mechanic, so he, again, is working very hard on this Thursday night here in Hockenheim, but I'm sure Ben would come and have a quick word with us,
Ben,
whilst he's not too busy.
Yeah, say not too busy, probably really busy right now. Ben, how's it going firstly today in this heat?
I don't think I've sweat as much in my life, honestly. Was it 30, 40 degrees? Nearly? But yeah, no, it's hard work, plenty of water, and yeah, no, it's horrible, to be honest. But we're struggling on, we'll get there.
Yeah. And we're in Germany now, and then we go straight on to Budapest. How does that work for you in terms of does it make this weekend harder, or is this weekend easier? What sort of logistically, how does it affect sort of your job?
It's pretty similar, really. I mean, we just hope for a clean race. You know, obviously, we get any damage or pick up just anything really that's going to slow us down for the tight Sunday night to travel Monday. That's our biggest worry, really. I mean, the cars are built to do 2 races with parts and things like that. So, fingers crossed, we have a good race and we don't pick up any damage or crash.
So how is your schedule affected by back-to-back races then? Before this race week, obviously, then into next, and you mentioned that we obviously build these cars so that they can do 2 races. So how does it differ from a normal race where we would have an extra week to prepare?
The only difference is post-race, really.
Yeah.
Every race lead up is the same. We build the cars to the same spec, more or less. But it all depends what happens from Sunday. So, for example, if it's not a back-to-back, we'd take some bits off the car that we wouldn't normally do to send back to get serviced, or as in this race we got some big upgrades. So it was a big push to get all that done as well.
Yeah.
Hoping to push and carry on into the next race. So there's not really that much difference. Just the tight, obviously flying Monday morning, straight back in on a Tuesday to service what we've got and get going again, really.
So if there's not too much in terms of the actual job that's different, how does it feel physically doing those back-to-back races? So when you get back from Budapest, do you notice that you're slightly more tired, and do you earn that rest a little bit more?
We're all machines, we're all fitness freaks, as you can tell. No, it does take it out of you a little bit, because it's constant. You're on the plane, back off, you're back into work. But then, we're all used to it.
So how much are you looking forward to shutdown then? That's coming up. We've just got this race.
Bring on shutdown, I can't wait. No doubt got job lists like that at home to do, but no, it'd be good just to chill, switch off for a bit, and family and friends, and not worry about emails and work and noisy racing cars. So yeah, look.
So have you got a lot more to do tonight, or are you hoping that we'll get away quite soon, do you think?
What we on? Yeah, we're not looking too bad. We've fitted some of these aero rigs with the new package, so that's put us back a little bit. But to be honest, yeah, we've probably got about another half an hour or so.
Not bad. Get out of here and get a cold shower. Thanks, Ben. We'll let you get back to it. We have a wander in and see if anybody else is around. We've obviously got a bit of music going on here. We do have our chief mechanic here, but he looks deep in talk. Why don't we go around the front and see if we can grab a word with Chris, who is working on... do you want to, after you, Adam? See if we can grab a word with Chris, who's working on...
Let's see if we can interrupt Milky here.
Hi, can we grab you for a minute?
Say hello to our viewers.
Hello viewers, how are we?
I think this is shows exactly what these conditions are like working for the boys. I don't know if you can see the sweat that is dripping off.
Look.
Our lovely Milky right now.
Hot and sweaty.
How has today been?
Yeah, it's been tough. Hot and sweaty, I don't know how else to describe it. It's just like horrible.
We're trying to explain to people at home, it has been the hottest day I think we've had at track so far this season.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, and it's hotter in the garage as well, it feels.
Yeah.
With the cars, the heaters and everything like that.
Yeah.
It's tough to work here. You've just got to keep hydrated and
Yeah, drink plenty of water and just keep
just sweat it out.
I know, this is great. I won't touch you too much. We've just been talking about the fact it's a back-to-back race weekend as well. How tough is that from your side? Obviously, you know you've got 2 full weeks now on the road, 2 races back-to-back.
Yeah, no, it is more difficult obviously than a single header. You do everything twice, you're away for 2 weeks, you know, and it's just a lot harder than obviously a single race. And with the temperature, it doesn't help either.
Yeah, I was going to say, we asked Ben about the physical side of it. How do you mentally and physically prepare for going into back-to-back races, and especially in July? And we know Hungary is typically hot, Germany today very, very hot. So how do you get yourself ready for that?
There
if
is
you can
no
get yourself
preparation.
ready.
Yeah, how do you get yourself ready for it? I don't really know how to answer, to be honest. Yeah, you just have to mentally prepare yourself. It's going to be hot, it's going to be sweaty, and you just have to crack on with it, to be honest. You have to make sure you're hydrated and just try and keep on top of everything, really. And then, yeah, by the end of the second leg for the double header, we're all like ready to go home.
I was going to say,
shut down afterwards as well.
Does that help though? Does that help get through these last couple of races, especially in this heat, knowing that you have got that break coming up?
It does, yeah. I think everybody needs it. You know, that would have been race 12 and probably 4 to 6 tests as well. I think we're all ready for a break.
Yeah. So they reckon they've got about half an hour's work left on that side of the garage. What do you reckon over here? A lot more?
Yeah, no, like so we're in a similar position, to be honest. It looks a lot worse than it is. We're waiting for a heart or two, so yeah, we're actually not too far away.
Okay, so hopefully you'll be able to get away and have a cold shower and beverage as well quite soon.
I need one.
Okay.
A well-earned shower, I think. Yeah,
we'll let you get back to that. We won't get too close. Thank you very much.
Cheers, Milky.
So as you can see, it has been a pretty hot day. There's a lot of stuff going on in the garage tonight. We have got some new bits on the car, which is obviously great for the team. It's going to make tomorrow pretty busy, and I think the temperatures are looking even hotter.
Tomorrow's slightly hotter, so it'll be really interesting to see what happens out on track because of that. But then in the rest of the weekend, hopefully temperatures will drop a little bit. I think even doing this has made me sweat a little bit. I don't know about you, Sophie, but I think just to kind of
nice temperature.
Lovely ambient temperature. But I think it's fair to say that the boys in the garage, an incredible job, obviously today, and then tomorrow I know they're going to be working just as hard. So, everyone up and down the pit lane, it's really impressive in conditions like this, I think.
Yeah, but I think you can see as well from just the mood in the garage and talking to people, having these new parts, getting ready for the last couple of races before shutdown. There is a good sense of sort of motivation. Everyone seems in quite good spirits. I think there's a good feeling around the garage. So the hope is that we can actually bring a bit more performance, and hopefully they'll see that and they can go into shutdown with sort of heads held high and
absolutely.
And they were also doing pit stop practice earlier in this heat as well, which I really feel for them. Yeah. But they've got to go and try and get that world record back. So that's one of the goals for this weekend too.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we'll be cheering them on for that. So thank you for joining us. I hope you enjoyed having a quick look around the garage on this nice, hot, steamy evening. And we'll see you again in Budapest.